Hello everyone, this is Professor A.R. Shinde. In this presentation, we are going to see the problems on greenhouse steady state analysis. Okay, so we start. Title: Problems on greenhouse steady state analysis theory. First, first point, we'll see the theoretical part. Heat loss from greenhouse is given by Q is equal to VA into bracket TRA minus TA, where TRA is referred as the base for greenhouse air temperature for heat loss calculation. Second is total daily heat loss. TA is equal to average daily temperature. Third is number of degree days per month is defined as DD is equal to TRA minus TA into N dash D, where N dash D is equal to number of days in month. Fourth is monthly space heating load QM is calculated by formula QM is equal to QT into N dash D is equal to VA into DD. Okay. So fifth is product of overall greenhouse energy loss coefficient and area VA can be determined in several ways. That is VA is equal to MF into HF into NF into eta F upon DD, where these are the all the formulas we will require to solve the problems. Okay, so we'll see in the problems these are the formulas on their relation. Okay, find the overall heat loss coefficient of greenhouse if the number of degree days in month of January are 800 by 24 degrees Celsius R into and 100 liter and gasoline oil has to be used to keep greenhouse air temperature at optimum level. Therefore, solution VA is equal to MF into HF into eta F upon DD. After substituting known value or parameter from appendix 4 or 6 in above equation, we have is equal to 179.2 kg per R degree Celsius is equal to 49.8 W per degree Celsius. So, substituting all the values in it, we get the answer as 49.8 watt per degree Celsius. Okay, so these are the values. So we substitute 800 into 24 degrees Celsius in DD, and then HF, MF, and eta F from the appendix 4 in the chapter . Okay, so second problem: a greenhouse at lane has VA is equal to 600 watt per degree Celsius. If degree days for January are 900, calculate total heat spacing loss load for January. Space heat load is equal to 600 into 900 into 24 into 3600 joule, that is heat. Okay, so is equal to 46.7 gigajoule. This is the value for space heat load in gigajoule. So 900 are the degree days, and then 600 is the VA, and 24 is the R rate, and 3600 is the heat. Okay, so this was about the space heat load. Then the next, calculate solar temperature for bare surface equal to alpha is equal to 0.4 exposed to solar radiation 350 watt per meter square and ambient air temperature of 12 degrees Celsius. Epsilon is equal to 0.9, delta R is equal to 60 watt per meter square. TSA is equal to alpha upon H1 into IT plus TA minus epsilon or summation of delta R upon H1. So this is the formula for calculation of solar temperature for bare surface. That point we have studied in the we'll study in the textbook in the theoretical part. So this is the formula for solar temperature radiation. Okay, so by putting the values for the variables, alpha is equal to 0.4, so alpha 0.4 upon 5.7 in H1 is 5.7 into IT is 350 plus TA is 12 minus 0.9 into 60 is delta R, and 5.7 is again H1. So TSA is equal to 27 degrees Celsius for V is equal to 0. So this is about the solar temperature. Okay? So all these value we are getting from the standard rates or standard their checks. Okay. So next is calculate total net energy gain in terms of kilowatt hour for direct gain system at temperature 20 degrees Celsius irradiated by solar radiation of intensity 800 watt per meter square for 4 hours. Given ambient temperature is 12 degrees Celsius, transmissivity is 0.9 and overall heat loss coefficient is 6 watt per meter square degree Celsius. Qt is equal to tau Fn upon summation from I to gen AI is equal to summation of summation dash is equal to AI TR minus UTI into bracket TRA minus TA plus L or small t T. Okay, so this is for total energy and that is Qt. Okay, this is formula for Qt from the steady state analysis derivations. Okay, so by putting all these values for the variables 0.9 into 800, 800 is the intensity. Okay, IT. Okay, into 4 into 3600, 3600 is again the joule. Okay, then in minus UTI 6 into TRA 20 minus 12 TA into 4 into 3600 is again the joule is equal to 2880 minus 192 into bracket into bracket 3600 bracket complete in bracket 2880 minus 192 into 3600 is equal to 2688 into 3600 is equal to 9.67 into 10 raised to 6 joules. Since J is equal to 2.778 into 10 raised to minus 7 kilowatt hour, then Qt is equal to 2.69 kilowatt hour is equal to 1 unit. So this was about all the steady state analysis problems. Okay. So thank you.